had less Artemis time than usual. Are you just a happy little lady? Okay, I need to turn my iron on. Let me do that. This iron's been through the ringer. I need to clean my iron. I do own iron cleaner. I don't know how effective it is, but hey, it kind of works. Actually, let me start the stream by scratching off whatever weird residue is on the bottom of my iron. How has your guys' Tuesday been so far? Yeah, I had a real long nap. Not as long as I thought it was going to be, though. Because Monday nights are usually my sleepless nights. And I woke up and had the intense urge to start organizing my apartment. So I was measuring my closet shelves so I can order storage bins for them and throwing out some old stuff. Hey Kiki, how are you doing? Okay, I got all the main stuff on here. I'm trying to be more organized when it comes to keeping all my cosplay stuff and to have just kind of like more floor space in general in my apartment. There's like a button that says clean on my iron and I have no idea what it means. Like, how would that clean it? It doesn't really look like it does anything. I just have never looked at this up so close. She is messy. Going to work? Nice. Hopefully you have a good shift. Yes, Miss Ma'am. You gonna be booty? So we have our mock-up from the last time for this shirt for Miss Eva from, oh, I still have Utena down there, but I don't know, if we get done really early on stuff, maybe we'll have her. I was trying to pattern out her like flounces on her jacket earlier. Got some hair in my machine. Yeah, it's nice to be able to just like sit and clean my apartment after having people over for a couple days. Get all the little messes that I've been thinking about. My problem is I'll just like hold on to stuff and I can be a pack rat because I always want to be prepared and don't want to throw things away. So when I do get into throwing away mood, it is just rare and exquisite. Have to work on your tails. Oh yeah, for Ari. Do you know what you think you're gonna make them out of? Because I know people have a lot of different ways of making the Ari tails. My friends are doing this, and my friend posted about a Star Guardian cosplay group, and I was like, you know, I would freaking love to make Morgana, but do I have time to make Morgana? Absolutely not. That would be a bit of an intense build. I'll need to, after this month, like sit and think what I'm going to be bringing to KatsuCon. Be so proud. Episode 65 of Sailor Moon. Are you watching Crystal or the original one? It's a good show to have on in the background. Before the remake started up, I was re-watching the original Tokyo Mew Mew in the background, like while I was at work and stuff. Yeah, I feel like the original is different from the manga, but it's like its own good thing. I love all the little slice of life villains and stuff they add. Or villain of the day. I don't know why I said slice of life. Just got slice of life on the brain. Oh, I just realized it's day 2. Day 2 from... Okay. I was just thinking to myself, I was just like, oh yeah, I had the convention, and not only do I not have any sort of con crud, I'm feeling pretty good after this convention. I had a really good time. Probably chugging 5 million glasses of water on Sunday helped keep me revived. After all these years, you didn't realize who Chibiusa was. To be fair, like, her lore also can just be... I feel like half the people that know, or like think they know Sailor Moon don't remember Chibiusa's lore or anything like that. Don't even get me started on Sailor Chibi. I love her though. Oh, Artemis, are you just vibing tonight? She's just being a good lady. Look at that tail flick. She likes the secret attention. Oh. Are you gonna stare at me over your shoulder? Yeah, you are. She's like, stop talking to your computer. I have like a little bit of a different monitor setup right now where I bought like a clamp so I can lift my monitors off the desk. Didn't stop to think that I should check at the backs of the monitors first. So one of my monitors I mounted to it. The other one does not have a mount on the back. So I have like kind of like diagonal screens right now. I mean, hey, still get more desk space out of it, so can't complain too much. Diagonal screens. It's like slightly diagonal, but my screen that doesn't have a mount is honestly so light that I'm like, should I try? Should I try epoxy gluing it to a bracket? And then never showing any of my friends who are obsessed with computer hardware because they'd probably scream at me. Because if it works, right? But it came in like right as the con weekend started, so I was like, I'm gonna sit on this idea for a little bit. Your secret safe with me, right? Alright, we got lots of threads on this zipper. Then I only altered one side of this. So let me I want to be able to get this done. If I could get Utena done this week, that would be very nice too. I don't really highly anticipate myself being able to though. Sort of stuff with hers, I want to get the fit exactly right. Ooh, I do need to buy some red biker shorts though. I'm just gonna buy some like, if I could find pleather, that'd be cool. I'm just gonna use some pre-made athletic shorts for her bottoms. No need to make them myself. And then I also need to think of a way, I don't know how I want to do her shoes. Because she has like, you know, like schoolgirl shoes where it's kind of like the structured Mary Jane type of deal. But hers are black, and the ones that I usually use for cosplay are brown. But the sword's all done, ring's all done. Oh, I forgot I did alterations. I'm like, why are there so many stitches on here? Oh yeah, because I was taking it in. The current evolution of technology is annoying. Because my new laptop doesn't have an SD card reader. Literally, it's like, I'll like assume that the things I own can do certain things, and then I like find out that they don't. I'm like, oh, great. Great. Let me go from the other side. I also did finally cave. So part of my closet organization thing. I have a lot of closet space that I don't really use because it's just too tall for me to access with my step stool. So I finally got like a real ladder. My goal is to declutter the house. Yeah, I did these stitches very close together. Regretting all of my past decisions. Also, LOL me, because I had to alter part of the sides, I had to like add to the bottom, so I just use like duct tape. It works. And that's her like little strap thing. So you make the collar a little bit taller for her thing. Hey, no spaceship! Appreciate you dropping in to say hello. Welcome, welcome. I want to make sure I have the middle part of this. Let me seam rip this part first. I did so many alterations. Too many seams to cut open. Yeah, my literally duct tape. Did I dye my hair? I did not. I just have a much brighter lighting right now. I did my roots like a couple weeks ago. I need to be able to see so I can do all the top stitching. Do I look extra blonde today? I feel like figuring out lighting and stuff, it's so hard when specifically for like craft streaming, because you're like, I need light that you can see both me, but also so I can see what I'm working on. Yes and no. Oh, that's mysterious sounding. But recently I've been sewing with so many dark colors and like, you got soft boxes for it? Yeah, I do not. I've like tried watching, what do you call it? Like YouTube videos on lighting, and this is why I pay my friend to do my photography and do not do self shoots, because too much too much information to save to my brain sometimes. Hopefully I won't need a lining for this, but I might just need it in the front. Fly to Seattle, we do shoots. Hey Vince, how are you doing? Okay, oh, so close. So close to this scene being gone. There we go. Yeah, it's very interesting to look at this all. Once I do have this onto the mock-up, I think I've been half asleep lurking this whole time. Artemis has been half asleep lurking too. It's all right. Wow, she looks like a raccoon right now. Your big old tail? You got a big old tail? I've finally almost gotten out 100% of the wood glue that she spilled onto her tail a couple weeks ago. Hey Trey, thank you for the cheer. How are you doing? Okay, now I just need to get half of this because I only altered half of it. Let me mark this. This is front, back. Yeah, of course. Thanks for stopping by, No Spaceship. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Also need to make her little belt buckle. Alright, get these laid on each other. Figure out where the midway point is. I think that's good. Crazy how much we ended up taking in. You got a big belly rub? You want a big belly rub, Artemis? Do you see what she's doing? She's trying to distract me. Only one job today I don't have to do with myself because I'll play Ark. Sounds like a good plan. I feel surprisingly very nice and relaxed today. Not that I normally feel like super stressed, but the last things I have that are like my big things I need to get rid of in my apartment are all like little pieces of furniture that I've had for the past few apartments. Once those are gone, I'll just be on top of the world. Alright, this is the front half. It's weird like looking at this and being like, that's mine. That's my pattern. Alright. Oh, I need to simmer up this too. This got a little weird in this part, but oh well. We'll figure it out when we sew it together. Trey, how was your weekend? Oh, shoot, I forgot that I need to trim this. Oh yeah, because this was the line I had. I think the seam allowance was a 1/2 inch. That's what it looks like. Or like 1 centimeter. So says this. So let me adjust that. Am I moving or just cleaning? I'm just cleaning. I've had a lot of just like, a lot of stuff just sitting around. Feel crafters can probably relate. Or just people that have a hard time getting rid of stuff. I'm absolutely one of those people. It's because I always want to be prepared for stuff. So I don't like giving things away or selling them, thinking that I might have to get it again like 6 months in the future, you know? With your storage unit? See, I have a lot of friends with storage units, and that's where they will keep everything. I actually have a lot of storage in my apartment. It's just all kind of like high up. So I got a real ladder I'm excited for. Before I've just been using a step stool. Jess! Hello, hello! I was just talking about your Star Guardians thing a little bit earlier. Who uses a storage unit when living in a 2-bedroom apartment by yourself? Okay, I don't know if you're talking about yourself or roasting me, but that also applies to me. I'm like, it would be, there's like storage units in my building I could rent, but they're also really creepy looking. So I don't want those. Every time I go down to do anything with like the breaker or anything, and I see this quote unquote storage units or like these like fenced off shed corners, I expect to like see eyes looking back at me. Yeah, Jess, how have you been doing? How is your post-anime magic? 2-floor, 2-bed, quote unquote penthouse. Wow, fancy. Yeah, I was pretty sure you were talking about yourself, but I was like, but it's hilarious that could also be a roast of myself. Yeah, my friend who has a storage unit that I like immediately think of is someone who has 2 people in a smaller space than me, so I feel I would be kind of silly if I rented one out. I'm excited for my stool to come in. Short ladders are just a lot more expensive than, I don't know, my brain thought they would be. Like, all the 3-4 step ladders are all like over $100. Which, I mean, I guess of all things to cheap out on, you do not want a cheap ladder. But, oh well, I'll be able to reach my top shelf soon. Hide all of my unused cosplay stuff up there. My iron is taking forever to turn back on. Renovations at home, nice. 4 magic organized a craft room, got rid of a bunch of stuff. Ugh, feel accomplished. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling now. I just got rid of like kind of a large couch that I wasn't using last week. Oh my god, Artemis, every time I look at you, you're doing something cute. And then I'm like getting some other furniture ready to sell or give away. It's weird seeing so much of my house available. Never actually priced a ladder. Well, yeah, I was shocked at how expensive they could be. Do you see like this weird... I love princess seams, but I really wanted this to be like a dramatic fitted look. And that was very, very hard to do with the woven fabric. I forgot what I said, Chaz. I am truly speaking stream of consciousness right now. But I have been, just like cleaning up my apartment, organizing things recently, so. Crazy how much space is hidden underneath piles of fabric. Alright, so we have our pieces. I'm going to make this a little cleaner. Do I want this to go up more? Maybe. I just want this to fit nice. So here we have, hey New Creations, how are you doing? This I'm gonna do out of interfacing first. Gosh, Artemis. I'm gonna pull her towards me and give a little belly rub. Yeah. Are you having a good day, Artemis? Oh. Little does she know that 1 week from today, she has a vet appointment. Oh, big yawn. Oh, I actually need to check to see what time that vet appointment is. I think I might have accidentally scheduled that during work. Yeah, I might have. I might have to double check that. She's just getting some shots. Are you getting your rabies booster? I've been pretty good, New Creations. I just got back from a con this past weekend. Just kind of been vibing, relaxing, cleaning the house, petting Artemis's belly. Hey, robot! Pinball would have run away when you said the V word. See, Artemis does actually really like the vet because she loves having 3 people pay attention to her at once. And, oh, are you a sleepy lady? So she'll have like me petting her and the vet tech and the vet. And it's just like the happiest she could possibly be. You ready for your shots, Miss Fan? Yeah, I'll have to call and get it later. Keeping up to date on the Buff Week Con visits, but absolutely killing it. Thank you. I feel like I've been taking a lot more time and making my stuff recently, so like by the time I get to the con, I feel like a lot more relaxed and confident because everything's been finished for a hot second. Oh yeah, I actually might definitely need a line because this is a little bit see-through. This is just some fake silk from the fabric store. Dorothea's dress for her time skip out of this. Then I decided I wouldn't really want to prioritize that project. Just because it would have been so hard to pattern, and I wanted to make some other things first. I should say hard to pattern and like have it stay on me. It's a hard design. It's like an open back corset. Hey cat girl, how are you doing? Played at the new mirrorless Canon. Oh, we talking fancy cameras? And I just happened to be the perfect color for this character. I do have quite a bit of it. Maybe I'll have enough left over for Dorothea. Am I gonna scare you with all this fabric, Artemis? You buy fabric to make a baby blanket? Nice. Happens to be perfect often. Oh gosh, of course. On the R6, so use it Fanaway. That you ditched out on. Perfect. Did I actually put the wrong side up? Ah, this is the side I ironed. This also runs like crazy, so I will definitely be using the new serger on it. My way of making this shirt in a lazy way is like, her outfit looks like it has this like front closure and flap. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm just gonna have a zipper in the back. Kiss up to your friends at ReedPop. Eventually own all of the cons. Heard they put fences around Crunchyroll Expo. What do you mean fences? Like people aren't allowed to stand outside unless they have a badge? A mushroom shirt and a new dress now. Nice. I'm using my water as a paperweight. Oh yeah, how did C2 go for... Because ReedPop owns them, right? I feel like I kept seeing people compare the... Well, everyone from C2 was trying to compare the two, but people from Magic weren't. We were just vibing. Vibing in the heat. Not much else you can do. Block off. Oh, huh. Yeah, because half the good photo areas at cons are usually in like outside courtyards or stuff. Moving your chair a little bit, Miss Artemis. Close to, I know, the weeb numbers grow. See, just fun to work. Guess eventually edit all the. Oh yeah, a few JoJo, few Genshin. Was there actually like a ton of JoJo? If you're comparing it to Genshin numbers, there actually wasn't as much Genshin as I would have maybe expected at the con, but there was a heck ton of Spy Family. Welcome back, Miss Patient. Trying to think of what fabric would be good to do a lining with. Maybe something with black or brown. Get rid of some ugly fabric on hand. you say something about? Yeah, I think there was actually probably more Spy Family cosplays than I saw Genshin at the con I went to over the weekend. No, oh right. Yeah. Genshin counts as anime adjacent. No, I manage, and we just finished the show. Oh, nice. I have not read past where the show is at for the manga, but I finished the show season. Yeah, I feel like the designs are nice and simple enough where people can find it easily or alter stuff pretty easily. So that's probably why, compared to Genshin, which that is very much the opposite case. I haven't played Genshin in weeks. Oh, really? The summer event's pretty fun. Because I don't think you got the chance to play it last year, because you hadn't played at that point. It's at least worth a shot to check it out. D-Luke has his backstory for his skin. I think that's a limited time quest, too. Tell them Gen Con is Genshin Con. Can you imagine? There actually is a Genshin Con. I don't know if they had it yet, but it was in Texas. I keep getting so many ads for it. That's like, it was like half my ads on Facebook. They're like, we know you would want to go to this. Con Crunch is real. Oh yeah, because you guys have to get ready for Dragon Con. At least with the resin printer, you won't be in as much of sanding hell as you otherwise might have been. Throw these to the side. We'll do the other inner cuts. Yeah, it looks like you draw quite often. Is that normally how you like to relax? See, I wish illustrating drawing was something I found relaxing, but I'm not good at it, so it stresses me out. Maybe I'll do the back here. The best part of this costume is having every edge with the gold bias tape is that I don't have to worry about figuring out the hems and stuff. Very nice. Do some sketches. Yeah. I don't sew every day, but I like to at least get some small cosplay to-do list item done every day. Sometimes that's just making to-do lists, though. Like on my to-do list is making to-do lists. Right now, my number one to-do item, I think, after making stuff for the castle is I need to start editing. Because we ended up running into just kind of scrambling trying to find last minute photographers because stuff kept happening to ours. We took a lot of the photos that we had as our Eevee group on my phone. Like my friend took them on my phone for us. But because of that, I need to fix up the lighting, and I like to edit, smooth out like wrinkles in costumes, stuff like that. It's not like hard to do, but it just, if you're doing that to like 20, 40 pictures, can take a while. Well, I noticed that I never finished playing Pokemon Ultra Sun. Thought I finished it. Did you get pretty far in it at least? I took the wrong train and ended up in Wisconsin. You actually probably could have. I think there's a well, there's a bus that goes to Wisconsin. I think the Amtrak's. Yeah, the Amtrak's go to Wisconsin because I've had a friend visit me that way before. Yeah, it was Trey, I don't know if you were here, and I was explaining the day's events, but so my friend who was supposed to shoot with us ended up being sick and couldn't come to the convention. And then like one of our other friends was like, oh, I should be able to shoot you guys. And then she got like sick that day at the convention. And that is like, what is happening to this group? Why are we so cursed? Put that in like a disclaimer if we ever do the group again. Be like, hey, just a heads up, we are cursed, so if you do happen to fall ill, be warned. Are you snoozing already, miss? Draw more Stardew girls, Abigail, Penny, and Maru. What's the blonde girl's name? I really like her. She was my favorite Stardew character. Oh, I love this color. I actually might have enough left over to make a dress too. We'll see. Yeah, Haley was the one I think. I only kind of like played the game for 1/4 of my semester, but she was the one that I had during that playthrough. This fabric is slippery. I'll tell you to hop the Amtrak to Union so you could catch the blue line when you got lost. Huh. Yeah, I have never taken an Amtrak train before. I know of them in theory, but not in practice. I almost took one to NakaCon, but then I saw that it was an hour flight and a 14-minute train, or not 14-minute, 14-hour train. I was like, It sucks when cons are at a city where there's like not like a huge airport, because then the flights are expensive. More expensive than they'd be at like a bigger city. Here they're fun. Only train I've been on was South Korea. Ooh, I've heard good things about Korean and Japan. I think Japan, are they the ones with like the best trains? I'm not a transportation expert. I only make it for a couple hours and somehow forget about it for half a year. Yeah, so I played Stardew Valley. I was horrible at fishing. I had to download mods in order to catch a single fish. What else about it? I really didn't spend a lot of time farming. Most of the time I spent was battling monsters in the skeleton caves. That was my favorite part of the game. So I'd wake up, ignore my crops, and head to the mines. Have I tried Rune Factory? I've never played Rune Factory. I've heard really good things about it though. It seems like a game I would want to play. I do very much love JRPGs. You don't have to be anywhere in a hurry. Would ride the train around Thailand and get off. Ooh, that sounds really nice. Artemis, you having a nice little bath behind us? She's like bored to tears of all this sewing. She's like, when are you gonna do something more exciting, Mom? Bring out the airbrush. Let me fight it. Love from Factory. Also like to regret my crops to go flirt and fight things. Literally. Super hungry, no worries. Tonight might be the first night I try out. So when I have my normal work schedule, I won't have the half days anymore. Sad. But I might start, because I've been going to the gym after my day job. I might try to do it after stream come fall, see how it works. Gotta keep working on these muscles for all my specific cosplays that always seem to involve characters with muscles. Put that there, that there. I know some people that they'll like use cosplay as one of their biggest workout motivations. I feel like for me it's mostly stress reliever, and then I watch anime while I'm doing it, so it's a nice multitask action. If I were familiar, I'm just gonna pay you to do a Cynthia cosplay. Start on that wig. I feel like I saw someone in a Cynthia cosplay over the weekend. It was like I think it was a Cynthia one. It was like a black bunny suit, but then like her wig. I was like, hey, I recognize that hair. I recognize that blonde character that wears black. Yeah, I'll have to play the game that she's in so I can meet her. What are you doing back there? Like, what do you even call this pose? Wow. Getting all the good lick spots, Artemis. Oh, now we're licking our butt right on camera. Lovely. I'm just gonna pin this to the mannequin for now. Yeah, she's really going for it. Do you love attention so much? Yeah, no, she's literally like, look, she's like holding down her other leg with her one paw and then like licking the other one. Like, it's too dramatic of a pose for it to be accidental. This is absolutely like an intentional, look at me, Mom, I'm being weird. Why did I do the front piece over here? I have to fold it over, but I think that would work. Let me move the sewing machine. Yeah, like my own mom could probably relate to that. But you know what? Artemis looks like she's having a good time, and that's what matters. Did I just make a noise? Big belly, big belly, big belly. Here, I'll angle you so you're not in the most unflattering pose possible. People are gonna be like, what's that behind you? Oh, nothing, just my attention-seeking cat. Ooh, got some glitter markers. Those sound cool. Alright, try to get this as balanced as possible. Let's see, does this work? Yes, it does. Or does it? Yeah, I think that works. And because this is so slippery, I'm gonna see if I can just pin this to the fold. Lurking playing Genshin, nice. Yeah, I think the Dealy quest is still around. You'll have to give it a play. It's like the backstory of his skin, but I don't know, it was a good little playthrough. Especially for people who don't spend a lot of time on the Genshin Wikipedia page. I feel like it explained parts of his backstory nicely. Oh, and Zach Labs, thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing today? Let me pin that. What were you guys up to this fine Tuesday night? Let's see, little makers and crafting, nice. What were we working on? For anyone new to the stream, hello, I'm Weeb Next Door. I do cosplay crafting. Yeah, right now we're working on a character from Yumineko. We haven't gotten to the part of the costume where I'm just going to be sewing with gold thread until I never want to see it again. Right now we're still at the beginning stage, so just making the pattern from the mock-up we made the other day. Be rating, and what is that word? Do I think I play Stardew again? I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't played it since they had that update, so it might be interesting to like see if it's any different or like how different it is from when I played it last. For the most part, it's going to be a second before I play a new game, before I finish Yumineko, because it is a very long playthrough. Oh, I got some fur on my face. Trying to get this as flat as possible. Oh gosh, all right, I need to awkwardly lean over to get this last part. I think I'm like 50-ish hours into the game that this character is from. I still have plenty left. But I want to finish with all the question arcs before I shoot this. This is the front piece. Okay. Oh, I love that color so much. And then I think, do I have all the pieces? I need one more back piece, and then I'll be done with the cutting for the top. Well, the back piece and then the collar also. That could have been a lot worse. You get one of those like magnetic wristbands for pins. I see people using those a lot. And I'll cut my other color piece with this fabric. Watch Corpse Bride for the first time. Oh, nice. Is it on YouTube? Or like watching clips of it on there? This is massive, right? So much stuff. You get so many gems for completing everything because there's just like so much to get done. "13 days and con crunch. I believe in you? Question mark. Who needs sleep anyways? And it's better to play a little bit of it now, and then that way you'll know what people are talking about later on, than having not played any of it and it would have been really hard to imagine the event just from seeing other people's stuff about it. Free with ads on YouTube. The skin's actually pretty straightforward to get. There's guides for where the conches are on the islands, and then you just have to play through. You don't have to play through all of each character's domain. You just have to like play through the story part once. Yeah, the guides are pretty straightforward for the conches. All the main pieces made. I still have a lot of this left. I mean, I have to make the skirt, so there'll be that. But I feel like, honestly, I'd have enough to make the skirt and then the Dorothea's dress, too. I thought about it every once in a while. Just like the little flat weights. It's one of those things that I'm like, yeah, I should probably eventually get that, and then I always forget to get them. My absolute favorite thing to use is spray paint bottles for weighing down fabric. Hey Sam, how are you doing? Get a little hydration. Yeah, spray paint bottles work excellently. It's like the perfect width. So weird having the 3 of the shades now. So normally I'd keep my sewing machine on the desk next to my other serger, but that's where the other serger goes. Tonight I'm just drinking water because I already drank my energy water today. I drank it right after my nap. So today we're being boring. Recovering from my weekend of chugging energy drinks. I know. I'm being so good to myself. Just for this one period of time. All right, sewing these is not gonna be fun. So let's start this. And the seam allowance is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3/8. I just had a weird accent when I said that. 3/8. Take another sip. Cut off energy. Wow, past 3 weeks. At the same time as Con Crunch, too. You are a brave soul indeed. So once we get like all the curvy bits, we can then figure out if it fits. And then eventually serge it so it doesn't fall apart. Okay, let's just get some sand and make weights. Have a little beach trip, steal some sand. The weekend of caffeine and sin, honestly. Though because it was like so ungodly hot, I actually stayed pretty hydrated because I didn't really have an option. If I didn't chug water, I would have suffered tremendously. Saturday was literally like we were walking around trying to act casual. All of us are like dripping sweat. I had my little Sailor Moon tiara on and sweat was coming like dripping down my nose because like the tiara is like pointed. Another project, right? Another project for the list. The costumes went really well. I had a really good time running around in Tokyo Mew Mew. The boot covers ended up working amazingly, which is really good. And then the Eevees ended up being very nice as well. I was really glad that I had ended up making all of the ears because I feel like the ears really pulled the look together. Oh gosh. This little curvy bit's gonna be the hard part. All the cat ears, literally, like, so I was hanging out with a lot of my Sailor Moon group friends, and I think almost every single one of us had animal ears for at least one of their cosplays that weekend. It was Animal Ear Con. And I didn't end up dressing up on Sunday at all, so it stayed Animal Ear Con. Yeah, it was a nice, like, I can't wait to, if you do happen to have your lettuce for a convention in the future, let me know. Can very easily, now that I'm figured out how to properly wear an ear and tail all day. Oh. Speaking of ear and tail, hello Artemis. Let me get this. Are you gonna help me? Actually, this worked a little scarily well. Why did this work so well? Well, we shall see. Flory. Exactly. Artemis, do you want to be a Ichigo? Should I handcraft Artemis some Mew Mew Ichigo cosplay? That's an easy shape, right, Artemis? Make a simplified cat version. I wonder if they already make them. I feel like that'd be really hard. In the past, when I've tried Googling cosplays for cats, all that popped up was cat girl stuff, so Google images is not kind. But I'll like get on AliExpress recommendations of Genshin costumes for cats. There's like a venti one that I see every time I log in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, oh my god. What's the name of that again? She like names it after the one dude. But yeah. And then I'll just hold her around so it looks like she's floating. That sounds perfect. Kisses from Artemis, please? She said, absolutely not. Always a lovely gamble, right? Yeah, it's like she names him to be like kind of his name, but not, but I just forget what it is. I think I have one episode. Yeah, episode came out today, I think. Oh yeah, the JoJo shirt for AliExpress. There's some interesting ones on there. Right, this looks pretty straightforward as of now. I have the computer. Yeah, of course. Have a good rest of your night, Jess. Thanks for stopping by. TTYL. Let's get this. Let's get this sewn. My buttons are all off. I'll stitch it. Why are we catching on the end? Dracalia's sunflower dress. Oh, that sounds very on brand for her. Start a little farther in. Redeems. Please pet the kitty. Ernest, you gonna show your belly? Do you see? She like gets in this mode sometimes where she'll like ignore that she's being pet. That's what she's doing right now. Oh, I just realized also I moved my table, so you like really cannot see the sewing machine at all. Are you being a nice lady, Artemis? I'll dress you for her in real life. Ooh, that would be really cool. In a new world of Water Island. Are you in the, did you unlock the official part? If so, you are flying through. I might have to change my needle. I don't think this is a good one for this type of fabric. I think I have a stretch needle in right now. Too tired for this. Yeah, there's a lot of parts. This is why we always start with the back first. and we can see how it turned out. About your computer making cat. Honestly, she saw the pause on the screen. So she's still being dramatic about it. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I thought that was gonna look a lot worse. I definitely need to change my needle though, because it is not being super kind to the fabric. But hey, that is a not bad start. I can get my tailor's ham out later to press the seam properly. Until then, she'll just hang out. Maybe a little bit too much there. Or maybe not. Not like I'll be photographing my back intensely in this cosplay anyway. My clips are very close to the mic, so that was a little accidental ASMR. What needle do I want to switch to? Where do I have my needles? Let's see. I have a, or maybe I just have I have a heavy duty needle in right now. So let me switch to a regular one. I wonder if a Microtex would be good for this one. I bought those and then I forgot what they were used for, but I think if I remember correctly, they're for like the thinner ones. Oh, perfect, yeah. I think that would be perfect. Are you a sweet lady? Artist, want to help me change the needle? She's like, my fabric now. Let's just use a 60, because I have no idea what these numbers mean. Yeah, she's like, I'm just gonna own this fabric now. Hope you don't mind. This one is hard to get out. Okay, there we go. Hate this, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh my god. I mean, hey, I've been putting off the last quests for the island for a little bit. I've been doing every other quest possible. finally finished the fortune telling one for Inazuma. Are you a sweet lady, Artemis? I don't know why she's sniffing my hand so intensely. Just want the skin and that's it. It is a cool skin. Are you giving me a blessing? See, I scratch her chin and she like stops me. No clue what that's about. I was eating cauliflower bites earlier. Maybe she likes the smell of those. You a nice lady? Artemis, I do need this back now. Excuse me. What is this? Oh, hey, Randy. See, this is Artemis, my little sleepy helper right now. Although I wasn't away for the weekend, I did spend a lot of my days at a convention. So she is, of course, being very needy right now. And she is, gosh, she is 4 years old. Almost 9 p.m., but Ruby's wondering where her evening treats are. Oh my gosh. Do you have any pets, Randy? I want to move my hand, but she's purring on it. It says, oh, you're a Siamese pair as well. Oh, nice. How old is your Siamese baby? Yeah, when I first adopted her, she was like, I'll have to like dig out old photos, but she was pretty much all white except for just like her nose and the tips of her ears. And it's like over the first 2 years is when all the color came in. 15 and still like getting mentally mood. Yeah. Yeah, I always thought that I didn't really put too much thought into like cat breed types. But then I started looking into how Siamese cats typically act after adopting. And I was like, you know, that is pretty much exactly how she acts. And is Haley nice? Will be white to reflect the sunlight, and the darker. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I knew it was like the cooler and warmer parts of the body. I didn't realize that the sun part changes weekly based on warm and cold. That's so interesting. Huh. Do you want to be warm? Do you want to be warm? She did not move when I did that. Hey, Box and Kage, how are you doing? This is Artemis. She is passed out to the side, wanting all of the attention right now as I spend it pinning this piece of fabric. Yeah, of course. I will 1000% always be ready to be the recipient of some baby cat pics. Finally got some sleep. Nice. Yeah, I took a very long nap earlier today. And then woke up and was in the mood to clean my apartment. So that is what I did before stream. It'd be very nice if I could finish up this project this week, Utena next week. And then I'll be all set and ready for, I have like a photo shoot for these the last full week of August. I'm appreciating these naps more and more. See, I used to never ever be a nap person until I started working at a job that has me waking up so early. Oh, perfect. Get them. DMs filled with cat pictures. Ideal conditions. Oh, are you licking your toes? She's like, are we talking about me? Been napping my whole life. See, I used to before never nap, and then when I did, that's how I would know I was sick. But now when I'm going to sleep at 2 and have to wake up at 6:30, if I want to stick to that schedule, I gotta squeeze in a nap in somewhere. Con NYC. Oh my gosh, slay the lens. I'm trying to think. I really want to go to New York Comic Con at least one point in my life. Because it looks really cool. I have a couple friends who live in the Jersey area, so I'll see their stories from those conventions. Oh, nice. On the Discord. Posted a baby Ruby pic forgot you had. Amazing. I'll have to go through and see if I have any baby kitty pics of Artemis lying around. Or Anime Expo. Anime Expo's other side. That's the other side of the US. Yeah, for 2023, I'll have to think of like what cons I want to replace with new ones. So I was pretty comfortable with the amount of conventions I had this year. But I wouldn't want to like add more on top of it, you know? Alright, let's put this together. Hopefully this needle treats us a lot nicer than the other one. Will be your first cosplay. Ooh, what are you gonna be cosplaying, Randy? I love when, because most of the photographer friends I have don't typically cosplay, so it's like fun to watch them be like, here's my first time. I'm like, yeah, other side of the lens. One day, see you later. Have fun, Chaz. Have fun on your date. Heard bad reviews, long lines, and too many people. Yeah, it's I've heard that for a lot of the bigger cons just in general this year. I feel like this past year was cons figuring out just like how attendance looks different with all of this like new wave of people attending conventions that found out about them from online. Haslop's Ghostbusters pack. Ooh, don't care gear. This one, an old Ghostbusters nude. Is it a costume from one of the older Ghostbusters? I've like seen clips of it before, but I don't think I've like ever actually sat down and watched Ghostbusters content at length. The new movie, which is based on... Oh, that's cool that they did that. That's the upside of having remakes, is that you get a lot more merch that's available. All right, that sewed so much nicer than the other side. Yay. Ooh, are you getting it commissioned, or is it like a launch of multiple different packs? Artemis, are you gonna help? Now I have to do the front corner, or front seams. Why did I say corners? Hey Booty, how are you doing? It's a continuation. Okay. Oh, so it's based on the old movie. This is a continuation of the old one. Makes sense, makes sense. I have remakes on the brain because of Tokyo Mew Mew. Kind of sad, but I got job prospects now. Nice. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, job searching is just like not fun in general. I just had a friend find a job who's been looking one for a hot second. Artemis, should I brush you a little before I move on? You did so good. She's just being a nice lady. She did not miss out on brushing this weekend. At one point on Saturday night, I had 3 of my friends staying with me for the convention, and we'd literally just like sit in a circle around her and I'll pet her. Hasbro's making it. Ooh, that's really cool. Official licensed gear. Like backward pets tail to head. How would I do that? Like going against the hair? Her favorite thing is for me to just hold this brush and for her to put her face on it. Is there a romance story in Genshin? Just looked at your Twitter and retweeted it. Oh, let me see which one. I think I've been retweeting a lot of Signora Arlecchio fan art. Let me see. If that are the characters, they are not canon. And it might make me sound a little interesting to explain it. Okay, yeah. So a lot of the fan art that I've been retweeting are just like 2 of my favorite characters right now. One of them, we really don't know a lot about her yet. But essentially something, spoiler, happens to one of these 2 characters because they're a part of the same organization. And the organization sits down to have a meeting about it, and the character with the white and black hair is one of the only ones to call her by her first name. So obviously, fan art Twitter being fan art Twitter, that's all we're obsessed with recently. If you like one character and you like another, you know it'd be even better? Those 2 characters smooching. Oh, she suckles on your fingers? That is cute. So Signora's story is mostly in the Crimson Witch of the Flames artifact set. So different items in Genshin will have like descriptions, and in the descriptions are a lot of lore. So Crimson Witch of Flames is where a lot of Signoras comes from. There's also an artifact called like the Pale Flame artifact set that has a lot of the different Harbingers. I think Signora is in one of them. But that has ones of a lot of the different Fatui members. And then there were just, last month, on my birthday, there were some leaked voice lines that are going to be child's voice lines that are added that talk about the Fatui members. So we got some story added from that. You know, little crumbs, little crumbs. Genshin does have like some really interesting lore. Just not many, I should say not many cosplayers become immersed in it, 'cause most of the people I talk to Genshin about are other cosplayers. Like my, the cosplay I have with the red witch hat, that is Signora, kind of like, I don't know, my fan design of her based on the lore from the artifact set. But hopefully we'll learn more about her when the 3.0 update happens, because in the upcoming region, Sumeru, that's where they have their like mage school. And that's, so Signora's backstory to like TLDR it is that she is originally from Mondstadt and went off to go study at the mage school. And she was in love with one of the guys who is like big name knight of Mondstadt. And then she came back and the cataclysm had happened. So her boyfriend was dead. And she just kind of went crazy. And then she ended up joining the Fatui because she had like her flames had overtaken her and she was just kind of wreaking havoc on the world. And then it's implied that they gave her a delusion, an ice delusion that quenched her flames. Anyways, Genshin lore. Good stuff. At the castle shoot I was at last time with when I had that cosplay on, I was like telling that story to freaking everybody there. I'm like, oh, asking me a small question about my cosplay? Here, let me info dump you all the lore on this character. You know, like the best way to make friends. Oh, Libran Spoons, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. You're like, Genshin lore, sign me up. Yeah, I am. I check the leaks discords I'm in every morning, kind of like the morning news. It's my little clock-in routine during the weekdays. Those are only part of my routine during the weekdays. So if leaks happen on the weekends, I'm a little behind. Hopefully this front part works out. This mock-up was just kind of like a little abstract, me trying to get this to fit how I wanted, so. As long as it looks vaguely even, I will be happy. Ah! Immediately drops pin. Oh, perfect. I've been doing this backwards. Why did I do that way? Where did that just fall? Found it, yay. I do really like these heart pins. They aren't the sharpest pins in the world. They are very easy to find if you drop them, and I can absolutely not say that about my other pins. Oh gosh, time for the hardest part. Let me start easing it this way. Or it'll be easier to put the larger part down and kind of stretch along. Use a singer. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have a singer for my regular machine. I got this my sewing machine I got for my birthday right after I went to my first convention. And then I have a brother serger that I got secondhand off Facebook Marketplace. And then I recently got another serger that my grandma gave me because she had an extra one. I was like, you couldn't tell me that after I got the first one, but I mean, hey, it works out nice because I have one serger with black thread and one with white thread. And then I never changed them that way. My brother and singer. LOL. Literally. I read a Twitter thread once of about cosplay judging. And this one person was like, my favorite question to ask people to because it's for people that judge the cosplay contest. Sometimes they have to I guess determine, I don't know how common it would be, people saying that they made something when they didn't, but they have to figure out if someone made something, and they'll be like, oh, what brand is your serger? And just see what answers they have. I don't know what the foam equivalent for that would be. Maybe they'd ask a question about a Dremel or something. I don't know. But not everyone uses Dremels. Finished Haley, nice. I love your Dremel. See, I'm okay with my Dremel. I don't have any strong opinions about her. Do those questions for electronics? Yeah, the gatekeeping questions. I guess I could have those for Genshin. Use it for, ooh, burnishing the edge of leather. That sounds really smart. I love using the Dremel for, I've been doing a lot of Warbler little stuff recently, and it's really nice to use on Warbler, because if you have the Dremel going for kind of a long time and it gets kind of hot, then you can also shape it with the heat from it too, which I'm sure that's not how you're supposed to do things, but you know, it works really well. Which microcontroller is this? I would have zero idea how to answer that question. Okay, that looks even. Oh yeah, please do. Or you can put some pics in here as well. Always heard Warbler was a nightmare. So getting Warbler to be sanded smooth is very difficult if you've never worked with 3D printing. I mean, this is basically the sanding process is pretty similar. But I really like it because you can just mold it with your hands. I'm actually gonna throw the BRB screen on for a second because I have been drinking a lot of water today, surprisingly. Uncommon occurrence. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom real fast and then I will be right back. Oh, and yes, you could definitely post a picture to your leather work Insta, Randy. I'm gonna throw on my cosplay screen while I go bathroom. All right, we are back quickly. I had forgotten that earlier I was using my bathroom sink to hand wash some cosplay stuff from the con. And I was like, why does my sink smell like this? Majestic as heck. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. The slideshow featuring all of the horizontal photos that I have accumulated of cosplays. And then the vertical ones go on Instagram. Oh, nice. These look really cool already. Very smooth. Sink smells like weaves. It smells like, well, I don't even know what my what do you call it? I was trying to say fabric softener, but I meant laundry detergent. Yeah, I don't even know how to describe the scent of it. Okay. Yeah, my friend, I made her this pair of white gloves, and she was just like touching her face all over it with it. I was like, you do realize gloves stain. What do weebs smell like? Yeah, that is a good thing not to answer. Weebs smell like, oh, have you ever, there's like this one Twitter thread I was once in of like all of the weird Evangelion products that they've made over the years. I want to say deodorant was one of them. Like Evangelion toothpaste. I know on my Amazon Japan account, there's one point in time they like recommended me, I want to say it was like a Evangelion like shaving razor. I'm like, how do they pitch these? Just anything in your house but an anime version. What do you think, Artemis? Saturday. Oh my god, did you watch me yawn the first time? Me yawning this when I read your message. I guess so. I drank it at, let's see, what time did I wake up? I woke up around 4. Probably drank it around 5. So this would, yeah, probably be around the time it's crashing. Maybe I should drink half of one. Because I was gonna maybe try to go to the gym after this. So I was testing it out. I was Thursday while I was waiting for my friend's flight to come in because it was delayed. I was like, let's squeeze in some gym time. I haven't really been to the gym at night before. Let's see what it's like. And you know what? Shockingly, it was not full at all. It is more full like randomly at 2 p.m. on a weekday than it was 9:30 p.m. on a weekday, which my other gym that I'd go to is exactly the opposite. It was packed at night. So ideally, the less people breathing in the same room is ideal. If you're paying the same amount of money. The gym to sit in the sauna in the middle of the night. Ooh. I don't know if my gym, oh my god. I don't know if my gym has a sauna. The bathrooms, it's not like an amazing gym by any sense. Like the bathrooms, you're lucky if they're fixed and working properly. So I feel like sauna would be high expectations of them. But the one I used to go to was very fancy. They had like dance rooms, stuff like that. Does it sound like you need it? Yeah, I might drink like half of one. Half an ultra black. What do you think, Artemis? She looks like she's pouting right now. Oh my god. As soon as I pin this last little part, I will go. Look at all these pins. We take our princess themes very seriously in this stream. And all the little hearts are so cute. We're not messing around. We don't want wrinkly boobies. That's what this area will determine. Half glass of soda. If I drink the whole thing, my body would be like, wigs really have caffeine. See, I can't keep like cans of soda in the house because I'll just like drink all of them at once and then be like, why does my head hurt? Oh, maybe because I drank that yawn's swooping in. Why does my head hurt? Oh, maybe because I drank 4 Mountain Dews in a row. Honestly. Yeah, because although I did nap earlier, that nap really just like brought me to a normal level of night sleep the night before because I had worked late. I don't know if I'll keep that starting in the fall. I'll have to see. Oh my god, look at all these. Look at all of these. I'm gonna take a picture of it. All the little hearts. Oh, there's a Steam sale on games that I have no business getting. Oh, I think I had a wig get delivered. Very exciting stuff. I need to check when my Genshin wigs are coming in. I made more money than I expected to one night at work a couple weeks ago. So I had a little wig shopping spree. Because when I like to splurge, I will splurge on a pre-dyed wig, right? It saves. I hate dyeing wigs so much. Like, I can do it, but it's not fun at all. Let me see if there's a tracking number yet. New games for Steam Deck, honestly. Though my Steam Deck right now is just a Yumineko machine. That is literally all I've played on it. The only games that I have played on my Steam Deck so far are like 50 hours of Yumineko, and then like I wanted to see if Honey Pop was fun to play on it. Which it like kind of was. The clicker like didn't quite work perfectly. I was just like, what games that I bought however many years ago? Oh my gosh, not someone from my work emailing me back now. That's 4. I know. I was like, I'm gonna get an ultra black right now, I think. What do you think, Artemis? Do you think I deserve an energy drink? Yeah. Oh my goodness. So a big... Wow. Full body stretch. You guys can't see her toes, though. And just take my word for it. But she, like, goes her hands like that and then sticks her legs out straight like a freaking weirdo. Let me get an energy drink. That was number 5 on the way back. Toe beans cost extra, right? Time to drink the nectar of the gods. Monster Ultra Black. I got GOG running on the Steam Deck. I got too many games. Wait, Vince, when did you get your Steam Deck? I forget. I think I wanted to say I got mine in April. I was in the quarter too. Freaking delayed as heck, but man, I love mine. I recently 3D printed, I found a Thingiverse file for like a little stand, and it's so nice. A week ago. Let me see if I still have the link to the stand one that I got for it. What are you up to, little stinker? Oh. Both of the ones that popped up are not ones that I used. Oh, a stand/wall mount. That's the one that I got. Already ordering mods for it? What mods are you ordering for it? So the first time that I was adding mods to it was like terrifying the entire time. I was like, I'm gonna mess up this thing and accidentally add 5 million gigabytes of data that I don't need. But so far it works correctly. Artemis, you gonna help me with this seam? And there are so many mods for the 7th expansion games that I probably should download more memory if I want to play all the Higurashi games with mods too. Adding your own storage, got the... Ooh, that is a smart idea. I got the second highest one, like a nerd. Because I want to say it like, there was some bonus that came with the order that I was like, wow, sounds great in the moment. And then I was like, I didn't need that. Why did I do that? But oh well. Or actually, I think I want to say that I got the second highest one because it would come faster. I think that might be why. I think that actually was the reason why, because it was like the smallest one had a longer wait time. Yeah, there's like... I did not get the highest one, that's for sure. Sounds like something you do, yeah. Well, because I had forgotten the day that they had gone on sale, and I didn't like order mine until later in the day. But honestly, it's like one of those things that I'm pretty glad I didn't get like the first round. Because by the time it got to me, they were able to correct some little things, and there were guides already out on how to use it and mod things, and yeah. It's like, I don't mind going through the, obviously, as someone who uses a 3D printer frequently, I do not mind going through the process of like troubleshooting software, hardware, things that I have no idea about until I read an online guide to, but it does raise your stress levels sometimes if like the entire time you're like, hope I don't break it, hope I don't break it. It's just a neat little system. I'm playing tons of vampires there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I am absolutely like being able to play the 7th expansion visual novels, and I have so many visual novels on Steam. Being able to play those on the go like has genuinely changed my life. Because I could also like multitask with it. I wouldn't like call myself a gamer per se, because I guess if I had to like rank the order of things I was into growing up, I think it was like manga was number 1 because I had limited computer time and couldn't always watch anime. It was like manga was number 1, visual novels were number 2, then anime was 3. So my family all had we all had like Mac products, so like I was so limited in what games could work on our computer. So I'd play a lot of browser games and visual novels because those would work. I'm not a gamer. I just live it. Yeah, I'm not a gamer. I just spend an hour and a half every day gaming. Don't interrupt for something special. Ooh, Sear, what happened to you today? Maybe not an hour and a half. That's, well, maybe averaged. Because on the weekends I'll catch up a little. I mean, hey guys, I don't want to say, I don't know, I was like imaginary hair flip because I had headphones right there. I don't want to say I'm a gamer, but I did hit, let's see what level I hit in the Review Starlight app today. Because I've been like actually seriously playing it now. Because my guild leader just like dropped off the map, and so the ownership of the guild went to the person that was like highest level or something. So now that I own a guild, I'm feeling like I have to actually play this game. I am level 153 in Review Starlight mobile. Now the parent, 2 kittens. Oh my gosh, seriously, that's amazing. Do you have pictures of them? Today is like prime day for kitten talk. Artemis, do you want siblings? Can you imagine if I adopted like 3 kittens? Promotion, right? Hi, sweet. Oh, my friend fosters cats, and I'm just like, that is incredible. I would love to do that at some point in my life. But currently where I'm at in my life, if I fostered cats, I would not be able to, it would just be me adopting them. I'd be like, I will not let this cat go now. It is mine. Thank you. Like originally when I was looking to adopt cats, I went to this one woman's house because I was looking at a shelter. I'd gotten approved for the shelter that required 4 personal references, and they actually called because my boss let me know. She thought it was hilarious. And I went to the lady's house to see these kittens, and she had like 2 cats of her own. She had the 3 kittens that she was fostering, and then she had in her guest room bathroom this like teeny little kitten that her friend had found like on the sidewalk a week before. Constant foster fails. Oh my gosh. Sear, that's such incredible. Do you have names for the kittens? All right, let's see how this boob seam turned out. Well, my mannequin isn't